Welcome back everyone to River and Sea, where today we are looking for Cobb's Hollow, which I believe is somewhere, yeah, in this direction apparently, because I certainly see webs all over the place. And I am supposed to be killing spiders and collecting corrupted plants, such as this corrupted feldwort. Alright, and this is a spider. I think it's a spider. It's got 8 legs and 8 eyes. I think that certainly makes it a spider. Now let's see how many I can find in here. Let's see, I just need to kill a general number of spiders. I don't need to kill any specific type of them or anything like that. So I should emphasize finding the various corrupted plants so that we could bring them to the elf, and then after that we should be able to get out of here and be done with this place. So apparently these spiders are not willing to be done with me. Oops. One of the problems, of course, is that we've got problems. Is that queen spiders just love to summon others. Alright, there we go. Nothing like a well-timed heal. Alright. Alright. I survived. Now, let me clean up the rest. It's obvious from that battle with the spiders that my damage is rubbish. And I guess that makes sense because I just realized that I have got a level 5 blade here, and that's not going to cut it at level 13. Not going to cut anything. And my dagger isn't any better. I need a better weapon, so I need to acquire one before I
Is there something I can do for you?
So the infestation has gotten worse. If left unchecked, these spiders could multiply and endanger all of the store vales. It is bad enough with the alien crop and aggressive animals. All that won't matter if this whole land is overrun by this infestation. You must find the Spider Queen taken by the shadow and defeat them. Alright. I will see about that. First I'll get a better weapon. Then I'll see about defeating that. And also, what about our elf friend? Oh. Ah. Okay. Took the scenic route. Oh. Can he kill a bird at the moment?
I had anticipated a further progressed corruption, but these plants have transformed into something else entirely.
We must act quickly if we are to fight their corruption. You will find my mortar and pestle by the work table. Take this sample and grind them into a workable powder. Okay. Let's grind this up. Mix the whole thing nice and thoroughly, I guess. There we go. Now it's powdered.
Take the samples and mix them with the ingredients I have prepared.
My work table is nearby. Take the sample and mix them with the ingredients. Alright, got it. There we go. Into the mixing bowl. Nice and mixed. There you go. The giraffe looks ready.
You have done well. This draught should be enough to stave off the corruption for now.
You will need to find a suitable area to spread this draft. A source of running water should prove effective in spreading the draft throughout the land. Take this file and find a waterfall. There should be one. There are waterfalls all over the place. There should be one south of Lintriv that runs into the Wade water and that the people of Storvale often visit to use to clean their things. That should work. Alright, fine. I'll find that. First, I am going to resume with the epic storyline because right now that's seems like I've neglected that for a little while, and I would like to be able to continue on because I suspect that might be one way in which I might be able to get
A lovely
a better
day,
weapon.
isn't it?
Let's go to Klager. There's quite a bit of trouble lurking around.
Well, it seems these are strange days indeed.
I won't say that you're right, but, well, let it be known that mayors are never to be embarrassed, especially not in their own village, and the word of an outsider must always be judged with a grain or two of salt. That is all to say, one of the hunters has returned, and his tale is most peculiar. You had better hear from him. Okay? What's the problem?
There are Uruks about, stranger.
Well, considering that I invaded a camp of Uruks and destroyed some of their war engines, I think that's a safe thing to say. Yes, and me and Drusy Megwill were out in the brush, lying in wait for one of the boars of the Storvales to stray within reach of our bows, when we saw one of the vile creatures lurking around. Well, we changed our choice of target right then and there. Not for eating, you understand. Perish the thought of that. But we caught him. We caught ourselves an Uruk, and now we need to decide what to do with him. Right. Well, at least I'll get a better hat out of this.
I left Drusy behind to guard the prisoner, so I could ask the mayor what to do.
But if you and the ranger are up to it, I could lead you back to the prisoner. It's not that far. What do you say? Well, what do you say about that, Manel dear?
We had better follow him to his captive, and quickly.
The stores are hardy folk, but I fear the Ham and Uruk warrior might do, though he be their captive. Well, okay, let's go and oh, harm! Not Ham! Yeah, the Uruk could do harm, a lot more than they could do Ham.
Lead on, Flam. Where does your friend hold captive this Uruk?
It's not far now, just a quick jog up the hill. Sorry about the chill in the air, friends, but we're almost there. Alright, that's good. This way, follow me, and no dawdling. Alright. No dawdling. Wait. Oh, wait. Is anything wrong? Do you hear that? Oh. Oh, boars. Alright, we could do that. Okay. What a good fortune! Boar steaks will serve us well in the winter. You are supposed to be bringing us to this captive, Flam. Oh yes, yes. This way. Alright, well. Okay, that's through the brush. Vanelder probably got whacked by a few branches when he went through there. Ah, there they are. Drusy, how fares the captive? He's fine. He knows not to try anything. But more importantly... Yes? Did you see those boars? They ran right past here, and I would have loosed some arrows at him, but I didn't want to take any attention off from the captive. They were big, though. There'd have been meat enough on those bones to prepare quite a few boar meat steaks for the folk of Klager. Tell me that you saw them, and that Flam was quick enough with his bow or his knife to get them. Yes, we got the boars. Something's more pressing, though? I suppose, but still, those boars really were something, and it would be a shame to let so many potential dinners escape without at least trying. Well, what have you got to say?
When I get 3 of these rats, I'll make you pay. You wish you never crossed the Ustul. You have no idea what's coming for you, for all of you.
What did you say? What will come for me?
The fighting Urukai go where they please. Nowhere is safe for you.
I think you'll find that you're wrong about that, creature.
Is that so? My boys have their orders, but once that's done, I think they'll want to stay. There's good eating to be had in this valley. Plenty of vermin.
How dare you! Wait, something approaches. Ready to fight, friends. I thought you'd never hear them.
I thought you'd never hear them.
I think these newcomers must be here to rescue our captive. Let us show them that they have erred, and badly. We will not let them go without a fight. Alright, that's good to hear. Let's go and... Okay, there you go. Oh, more of them. Oh, these are only level 7. No wonder these are a lot easier than the spider. A lot closer to the level of my knife. Alright, I think our captain's dying. Oh my. What a pity. This is an Uruk arrow. He dies by the hands of his own kind. They were not here to rescue him at all.
This changes nothing. You will die even more painfully than I. Hear me, all of you. Hear the words of Ustul. You will die at the hands of the Urukai. Sharku has made us a mighty force.
Sharku? Is that your leader? I hope he's stronger than you've proven to be. I am not frightened of your kind, Ustul.
Sharku. Saruman.
Saruman. Saruman? Why would he speak the name of the White Wizard? What did he mean by that? We wonder. We got some information, albeit quite troubling, and also some winter food, so successful?
Thank you for aiding my folk. It reflects well upon you and upon me.
It reflects well upon you that you were willing to help the people of the Storvales in this, and it reflects well upon me that I called you for assistance. That's the mark of a good mayor, you know? Selecting the right person at job for the at hand. Yes, I have had little to do with wizards, but I can tell from your friend's expression that these tidings of Saruman can mean nothing good. Perhaps this gift will help you to speed you along your way to combat the new and unpleasant development? Oh, great. Better shoes. Yeah, I guess that'll help to speed me along the way.
Why does your ranger friend just stand there, like a lump on a log?
Well, I guess we'll just have to go and find out.
I cannot believe this.
Can it be true that Saruman commanded these Uruks to attack the folk of Swanfleet? Why would the wizard wish to do harm to the folk of Mossward? He's never been a watchful protector of Middle-earth. What can he have changed? It must be a lie. There can be no other explanation. Let's return to Mossward and see how the people there fare in our absence. I can't believe that Mossward is capable of such treachery. There must be something else to blame for the orc presence in these lands. Well, let's go back to Mossward. And maybe the smith will help to improve my weapon. It appears that quite a crowd has gathered here. Hello.
We won't be caught off guard again.
If goblins and Uruks seek to raid our village again, we will make them pay a heavy price for it.
Scardy Benblade has been working to supply us with arms and armor, so we would be prepared for another raiding party when it comes to Mossward. Will you bring us another barrel of weapons from the finished ones? I will then distribute them to the people of the village. Right. Maybe I'll distribute one to me while we're at it. Have a sharper blade that I can use?
Durin's folk shall endure, as we always have.
As we always have. Well, I might as well get the level 11 dagger and the long sword. That probably means that 10 seconds after this I'm going to get a reward that's going to make this all obsolete. But right now I need a little bit of a upgrade. Now, as for the rest of the weapons,
Let's bring them outside.
of course, you get the lightest person to bring this over. As you set down the barrel of swords, you hear Minelder calling you. Well, where's he at now? Ah, there he is. Alright, what's the deal, Minelder? Hannigan means well, and the folk of Mossford will fight to defend their homes from the goblins and Uruks and everything else that threatens them. But against wizards, I don't think that they'll have a very high chance of survival. I'll tell you what I know about the three wizards Pine Sea, and I will let you judge our chances. Alright, there we go. We've got a wizard in white, a wizard in gray, and a wizard in brown, it looks like. Knowledge of Saruman. Beneldir sighs heavily. I've always understood Saruman the White to be the most learned of all the wizards, and the greatest of the order. It is said that he was sent here by the powers to guide and instruct those who dwell within Middle-earth. At Isengard he lives, in the great tower built by the Númenóreans. Orthanc it's called, and I have heard it contains a trove of knowledge and learning unmatched by that of any king or scholar. Can it be that Saruman no longer seeks to protect the free peoples of Middle-earth? I can't believe that that's so. what about this grayish wizard? What do you know about him? I know little about Gandalf the Grey. They say that he walks the land with the aid of an old walking stick, pipe smoke curling about the tall hat that he wears, but I've never seen him. I believe he must keep to himself, choosing not to become involved in the matters of the day. My former chieftain Strider knew him and believed him to be of a kindly soul. I've never known my chieftain to judge someone wrongly, and if he had, it was not his fault but another's. Still, I would not have believed any of the wizards would become corrupted either. Well, and what about this brownish one? What do you know about the brown wizard? Of all the 3 wizards, I have only met this one in person, Radagast the Brown, a master of shapes and hues, and a friend to all good-hearted beasts and birds. He watches the wild places, secret lands known only to creatures of fur and feather, and I suppose known to some of my kin amongst the Dunedain as well. He seemed a jovial chap to me when I met him. I can't believe that he would turn against us. Well, I don't know, Pine Sea. If the aims of the 3 wizards have changed, if they have been corrupted by the evil, all the free peoples of Middle-earth may be endangered. Oh, and I get a significant, well, I'm not too sure about significant. I mean, it goes all the way up to level 5! Oh, boy. This much I know for certain. The Uruks that have come to Swanfleet believe that they do so at Saruman's command. That means the White Wizard cannot be trusted. But we're being observed, Pinesea. Someone listens to our conversation. What, you mean Tegwin who's standing behind you? Yes, him. Tegwin. Well, Tegwin? What? Oh, I didn't hear anything I wasn't supposed to hear. You told me that an adventurer is supposed to remain watchful for the needs of all good folk. And how can I do that if I don't keep my eyes and my ears open, right? All right. Well, maybe you didn't say exactly that, but I'm sure it's true all the same. If a wizard is sending goblins and Uruks to attack Mossford, shouldn't we know about that? Yes, but the best way you could probably help the village is to keep their spirits up and help them prepare for the defenses. Okay, I'll do what I can, but I'll have you know that I expect to be given more dangerous quests in the days ahead. I'm an adventurer now, after all, and you and Meneldir are going to need all the help you can get, especially if we're up against wizards and their lackeys. He's going to be trouble. I think you handled that pretty well, my friend. Well, better than I would have at any rate. I've never had much patience with children. I plan to search further afield for some clue of Saruman's purpose. Why would he send goblins and Uruks to attack Mossford? I just can't understand it. Will you travel to the east where the road from Enidwaith enters into Swanfleet? The raiding party may have come from there and left behind some trace of their passage. I will see you again when we have both returned. Oh, by the way, there's an entire camp of Uruks down in that direction that I managed to kill a few members of, so they probably came from that way. Alright, I'll check to see if I can find any more clues. Will I be able to find any clues about the Uruks? Will I be able to cut more than butter with my new weapons? We have to find that out in my next episode of River and Sea.